There have been plenty of complaints about the design of the Harkonnen characters in Denis Villeneuve's Dune movies, but he already fixed the biggest problems from the original film. Villeneuve's Dune saga has been hailed as a breathtaking vision of the worlds that Frank Herbert conjured up on the page. This version of Dune has been received a lot better than David Lynch's original film adaptation from 1984. Lynch's version tried to cram the entire novel into one film, while Villeneuve has given each plot point plenty of room to breathe. Despite their near-universal praise, Villeneuve's Dune movies haven't been immune to criticism. When the first images from the first film were released with a muted color palette, militaristic visuals, and a lot of frowning, there were complaints that the movie didn't look very fun. Then, when it came out, it was accused of perpetuating the problematic white savior narrative by casting Timothée Chalamet as Paul Atreides. The design of the Harkonnens has been met with some controversy, too, but Villeneuve already fixed the biggest problems. Dune's Harkonnen designs are way better than the 1984 original. The Baron rising up in Dune. There have been a few complaints about the Harkonnens' design in the Villeneuve movies. The design of Baron Vladimir Harkonnen has been criticized for being fat-phobic. Dune, Part 2 has already been criticized for making Austin Butler totally unrecognizable with a bald head in the role of Phaedratha Harkonnen. But the Harkonnen design problems in the Villeneuve movies are nothing compared to the Harkonnen design problems in the Lynch movie. The Harkonnens' character design in the Lynch movie isn't just bad, it's offensive. Why Dune 1984's Harkonnens were so problematic? Baron Harkonnen reclined in a chair next to doctors in Dune 1984. The problems with the Harkonnens' design in Villeneuve's movies pale in comparison to the issues in the original 1984 movie, where his design was also widely criticized as intensely homophobic. Their sore-ridden skin has been interpreted as an offensive metaphor for the AIDS epidemic, via reactor, which was prevalent at the time Lynch made his version of Dune. The pairing of this diseased look with the bad guys of the movie, some of whom are coded as queer, sent an uncomfortable message. It's arguable that it was always going to be difficult to bring Vladimir to the screen, because Herbert describes him as obese and queer, which are both difficult traits to depict sensitively, especially in a character who's overtly the villain of the story. But Villeneuve has at least provided a more nuanced portrayal of Vladimir as opposed to the more cartoonish version seen in Lynch's movie. Villeneuve's Dune movies aren't without their issues, but they're the lesser of two evils in their depiction of the Harkonnens.